Well, hey everybody, 650 Eve here. Welcome home to the channel. It's a great day in filthy Cleveland because the weather is finally great. And so I pulled out our beautiful 2024 BMW S1000RR that we're using for season 13 of the new bike build series. And right now, I'm going to ride that machine up to Sills Motor Sales where Zach, the master mechanic, is going to install the final parts supplied to us by our longtime channel sponsor, Miami Mandy from Moto Million, onto that epic machine. It's lots of carbon fiber, it's lots of cool parts. Once he's done with that, in another video, or maybe even this video, I'm gonna take it for our final ride. This is leading up to us offering that amazing motorcycle to one of you outstanding people viewing the video. Information on how you can possibly win that bike is in a link in the description of this video. But I think since the weather is nice for the moment, I think I need to pull the wife's vehicle out of the way, gain access to my John Deere lawnmower and do what my neighbor John is doing, mow my yard, and then, and only then, will I feel comfortable riding that machine up to Sills Motor Sales to get those final parts installed. Before we start our ride, guys, we have to thank the sponsor of today's video, Cali Moto. And if you're not familiar, Cali Moto is an awesome ride planning app that allows you to do some amazing and cool things. First of all, you can upload pictures of your bike and store them into the app. But what I use it for is for ride planning. And it shows you a map where you're at. What I've used it for, you can go to the rides, and I have planned out a ride and saved it into the Cali Moto app. I can tap on planned ride. It pops up right there. I've named it Sills to Beechwood to Cuyahoga Falls, basically. And when I hit the start button, it'll start and put up a navigation system leading me for with directions on this ride that I pre-planned. That is truly epic. But another cool thing you could do with the app is you can use it to plan out rides for you. That is truly, truly epic. So we can go to map, we click on new ride, create a round trip. And now you can adjust these parameters. You can adjust the amount of miles you want for your round trip excursion. You can adjust where you're going to start from. You can do all sorts of things. You can have windy or twisty roads. You could head towards all of these directions. Really, really cool. Once you have all that set, you hit create a round trip. And now it is loading up and it has created a round trip destination for me. This is something that it's probably new to me. It's a route that I haven't ridden before, so that's really awesome. And once I'm ready to go, I can hit start navigation, and again, it opens up the navigation system and takes me on this route. This is truly, truly epic, guys. There's a link in the description that'll get you a discount on Cali Moto if you purchase it from the website. And that is really, really awesome. So thanks again, Cali Moto, for sponsoring this video. Zach, we're back with an old school new bike build series video.
All right, sounds good. I'm happy to have this bike on the bench. It hasn't been on here for a while.
Yep.
And we have a box that is about the size of me.
Yes.
Full of something.
From our good friends, Miami Mandy at Moto Million, of course.
But of course. Let's go this way with it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm seeing full six. We've got, that is a goofy shape. Probably rear hugger and chain guard.
Ah, could be.
Thinking rear hugger and chain guard. In an Elmberger bag. With the Elmberger logo. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's actually an Elmberger piece.
Yeah, all one piece.
Gorgeous.
Cool. See how well it fits.
Yeah, that's something new. We haven't used that before.
Yeah, we haven't used that for a while. They've been out of stock. It's really nice looking.
Yes, it is.
I don't see any blems. Doing the whole tail.
Look at that.
Cool.
Nice.
I don't know that we've done this on a new Gen 1
We have
yet,
not.
have we?
No.
Cool. Yup. Full tail.
Oh,
Full
wow.
six.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Underneath, yeah, that's
Underneath.
beautiful. Can't wait to see it.
Yep, we get to take our NRC tail tidy back off. All right, let's see. Oh, we got the seat cowl.
Oh man, look at that. That's nice.
Cool.
Super nice.
All put together, ready to just snap right on. Usually we got to move all this from the other one.
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna have a full carbon tail.
That's gonna be amazing. On a gorgeous black bike, it's gonna look great.
We got an airbox cover.
Airbox cover, yep. Full six. Love it.
Looking good, nice finish on it.
Yep.
Has the little clips. Upper piece right here for the fairing. Badge goes right there, that's why it's called the badge holder.
Okay.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Full six. Look at all this packaging, I mean, super protected. Swing arm cover.
Nice.
Lots of carbon in the back. Nice. Looks like the flimsy pieces have made it.
Okay, so the puzzle's coming together. Yep.
It's good, everything made it through shipping.
That's one side at least.
Yep. Wants to stay in the bag forever.
Carbon fiber kickstand.
Oh, good guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they re-drilled the holes. Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
We'll have to fix that up.
Yep.
All right, so now that we teased you with every piece that we just pulled out of the box, let's see what some of this looks like on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do all of it in the video because there's plenty of old videos you can go back and look and see how it's done. And a lot of it's just fitting, taking your time, cleaning the frame, like gluing that stuff on. But it makes a huge difference the way the bike looks at the end.
Yes.
Not that fun to watch the install of, so we'll just do that off camera, but we're gonna get a couple pieces of bling on here for you, just so we got something to look at. So we're gonna do the easy airbox cover.
Oh.
So a lot of times with this dual lock Velcro that they run on the stock setup here, we can just peel this off and pop it on the new one, because it doesn't even stick to this that well. And if it doesn't come right off, just warm it up with the heat gun. And then we can just push down where we put those Velcro pieces at. And then pop our 3 fasteners back in. Nice and easy. You don't have to use that dual lock Velcro stuff if you don't want, but I think it keeps from scratching the tank just a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You only see it when you take the cover off, but whatever. Up next, we'll get the tail pieces on. So we got to pull off our awesome seat with our Luimoto seat cover. Always looking stylish. All right, this part actually gets a little tricky. So we pulled out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. I think that one can stay. Yeah, that one can stay. But then this just pops apart. You have to just pop these front pieces off. And I believe you start down here and kind of push in on the bottom, and then you get the whole side. Once you get your fingers underneath, you can keep popping along. Now, in our case, it's not that big a deal if you have to, we don't have to reuse this, but if you're installing TST turn signals, you have to do this. And the trick is just to pull right here, because there's a big meaty part of plastic there.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna break it there. Don't sue me if you do. But once you get it all pop free, it just comes right off.
Yeah.
We probably have to move some rubber pieces over. Let's take a gander. Where's our new guy at here? All right, so we got nowhere to put them. We do have a spot to put the metal guys, so that's good. And we do have a spot for our body clip for that finisher piece if you don't want to run, or if you do want to run your passenger seat. And a couple more clips here. Yeah, no routing for our wires.
Oh, I see.
Just kind of sits on top. No holder, but it's race stuff. What do you expect?
Yeah,
They don't even necessarily expect you to be running a taillight. I think that's everything we need from this. Put that over to the side. And now, since we got everything unplugged, I think it's just some more fasteners, but you want to watch your collar sizes on these. Like no collar. Actually, we might not have to do those ones. I think those ones can stay. These guys underneath me have to go for sure. Now that just comes off like so. So yeah, it was just, did we even have to do the center one? No, did not have to do the center one. It's just the two on the back side and the tail tidy. But now we got to move all these clips over to our new piece. So we're going to move this piece off to the side. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Now we just put our NRC piece back in, and we could probably connect up the wires and then put the top clamshell back on.
Yeah.
So not too bad, just a little bit of enlarging of two holes, and the rest of it fit pretty well and looks way better.
It does.
That looks sweet.
That disgusting plastic right there is gone, man.
Yep.
I love that. I love it. It looks nice. Yeah.
Looks
you got
good
the
with
tail
that.
tidy
yeah,
on
let's
there
see what
too?
it looks like with the light. Watch out, don't want to blind you.
There we go.
Sometimes you get that cool reflection.
We
Yep,
do
it
have
does
that.
it.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
I love
Here,
that.
Let me hit the brake light.
Yeah. That looks great.
Cool.
Turn signals, bright turn signal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just the one side kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Nice. Good stuff, good stuff.
Excellent addition.
Matches our airbox cover now.
Yes, it does.
Moving in the right direction.
Zach just cleaned the bike, guys. It looks amazing cleaned, and it looks really good naked.
Yeah, there was dirt and salt type stuff hiding everywhere in that
Wow.
motorcycle. I mean, you did a good job washing it for the middle of winter, but
Yes.
there was a lot hiding in it. So we got to get it all cleaned up. We got the frame covers on, swing arm covers, our rear hugger and chain guard.
Looks good.
And yeah, took everything. I had to take the frame sliders off, take that charcoal canister off, take the rear sets off. So took all that, put it all back on. Everything fit pretty well. I was happy. They seem to, it fit up here very nicely.
Yeah.
I had to grind out some of the holes to make this stuff fit, but
Okay.
usually that wasn't there before anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I don't think the frame covers make that big a difference, but with all the red on here, I think it looks really nice with
Yes,
it
it
apart.
does.
And I'm sure it'll look great together too. So first thing, we got some other pieces in that we were waiting for, so that's cool. These tank side covers,
Oh yeah.
and they're full 6 ones,
Yep.
as you can see. And they should accept our painted piece from the stock one. Let's see how well that actually works.
Okay.
See? And then this is the new part that we got that we haven't used before.
Oh, yeah.
So it gets rid of all the RRs and it's gonna be carbon. I think it's gonna look pretty cool though. Let's see what it takes to change that. It doesn't look like much, maybe 1 fastener.
Okay.
And then 2 little, these clips are kind of weird. They just started using them like more often. I can't say I really like them. They just kind of bite into the plastic, but they do bite in very strongly.
Yeah.
So it's easy to like rip the plastic or rip this piece or scratch the heck out of your hand.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, easy enough. Move this body clip over to our full 6 piece, which of course it doesn't line up, you can see. So that means we just got to shave some material off here. Let's give that a go. Close, but still need a little bit more.
All right.
Wouldn't get it. That should give us the room we need. Perfect. So now that should line up right in here. Reuse that screw. That's just going to clip there. Right there, and let's see.
Ah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
about as good as the old shark
Let's see
fin
how it
would
would
make
have
a
looked
difference.
compared to that. Yeah. Carbon's
Yeah,
much better.
Carbon's better, even though you lose all your RRs.
Yeah. Zach, you're outside.
We're outside. We actually have some sunshine. It was just downpouring a moment ago, but
Yes.
we got the Bike Build Series bike pretty much wrapped up.
Yes.
Waiting on a windscreen it'll come back for. So not goodbye yet for me, but I got some Rizoma Stealth mirrors installed for you guys. flip them up.
Nice.
Super nice glass. You can look at your shoulder really well.
Yes.
I
use these in the stealth mode.
But it keeps you legal if you flip one up.
Yes.
On the stealth mode, really adds to the aesthetics of the bike. And that ditched our front turn signals, so we went ahead and installed the Rizoma small turn signals. They're up front here. I put them up top this time.
Oh, okay.
And they they reflect off the fender.
Yeah. They're super bright.
A little hard to see from the side, but I like that location, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not the most conspicuous, but
yeah,
they're there. Keeps your blinker blinking at the right rate. Again, keeps you legal. Did you guys see the bike with all the carbon on it?
I
don't even remember.
Seen it, man.
I don't think so, yeah. So piece that we never used before, I think it looks good, is where all the little RRs usually were.
Oh yeah.
The like frame finisher, they call it.
Look at that, yes.
And of course we got the frame covers on it and the swing arm covers.
Nice.
So lots of carbon everywhere.
Oh yeah, I like that, Zach. I love the swing arm covers.
These side pieces, they kept the factory trim piece, which we always like.
Yes.
And then I was actually able to get it out and take it for a ride, and we had crazy vibration between these two pieces. It was absolutely driving me nuts, so I put some double-sided tape in there.
Nice.
Took care of that, now it sounds like it's supposed to.
Thank you for doing that.
The tail held up good. I'm sure I rammed into it a couple times. It didn't like separate or anything, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it looks great. Everyone that stopped by in person and seen it, it really likes the way the bike looks.
Absolutely.
I feel like the wheels have gotten a little darker, just from being out in the air and the sun and stuff, don't you think, than what they once were? But it's a better darker.
Yeah.
Like they're just not as like brilliantly red in your face, you know? I'm trying to think, there was something, oh, the carbon fiber kickstand. I think it actually came drilled correctly.
No way.
Yeah. So they may have changed that so that your fuel gauge works.
Well,
so
I'm
yeah,
gonna test it out.
If you could test it out, that'd be great. Because the best I could tell, I left the switch like where I did on the other ones and it went right in. So I think they may have corrected it on their end, which is awesome. And the brakes feel great. That is a really nice, they have a very nice feel. It's a lot smoother. It's not bitey at all.
Yeah.
But they halt the motorcycle faster than stock for sure. But it's just a very nice feel.
Yeah.
Super smooth.
That's awesome.
So all cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, really, we did put a lot of parts on it.
Yes.
And it came out looking great.
I agree.
And runs great. It has all the stage 2 Rentune parts on it. Velocity stacks, tune, air filter, all the goodies there, bolt-on goodies.
Bike.
And if you got an Insta360, you'll be all set.
You're right, because I left that on
Yeah.
there. Which everybody should be using the Insta360 X5 at this point. It's an amazing camera. Yeah. Sweet, Zach. Well, yeah, I'm going to take this thing for a ride, man, and I'll bring it back when you get the WRS windscreen in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept forgetting to ask for a windscreen every single time. And then I got it off for the mirrors, and I'm like, you know what, we forgot the windscreen. Although this is really nice with this shape.
Yeah.
It cuts down a lot of wind, because the bike I ride doesn't have this double bubble one. It's flatter over there, and like you get buffeted a lot more. It's a lot easier to be comfortable.
Okay. Well,
yeah, the carbon fender with the built-in brake cooling ducts.
Yeah. And
no hatchets, but that's fine.
Oh yeah. And we got the new Brembo calipers.
Yeah. I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Really, because we've used that master cylinder setup with like the GPRXs, and yeah, the bite is great, but for the street, it's almost too much.
Yes.
This is actually like really nice, and I'm sure you could dial it up. I have it like in the most neutral setting up here. It's in street, and it's on the neutral pivot point. So if you wanted to dial it up and get a harder bite, I bet you could.
They got a QR code on here, Zach.
Yeah. I don't know, it's probably just for assembly.
I'm going to have QR codes made for the new bike build series and have them put on the bikes. So people can actually scan the QR code for a chance to win.
I think I might have actually found the file I had when I made one the other day.
Okay.
So
send it over.
I can send it over to you. But yeah, getting close to wrapping it up here.
Yep.
So get over to Patreon, watch a bunch of videos, and grab yourself a chance to maybe have this motorcycle sitting in your garage. And
Zach, you may not have known this, but I've actually given away 3 separate items over the past 3 months on Patreon for the guys. We gave away a GoPro Hero 13, a Cardo Packtalk Edge, and one other item that I can't remember at the moment.
Oh, all good stuff.
Yeah, and every month we're going to give away free stuff to the patrons.
Yeah, we got a 2025. It's on the water. It's on its way here.
Yep. Bluestone Metallic.
Bluestone Metallic. Haven't even seen one in person yet.
Yep.
So that'll be exciting. Hopefully we get some new different parts for it.
Okay, we will.
Get rid of all that silver, hopefully, with carbon.
Yes.
That's my hope.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for watching along, and see some riding content.
You got it.
Maybe I'll get out there and help you even.
Please
Let me
do
know.
that. Yeah, we'll ride together finally.
Yeah, we'll go for a ride finally.
Yeah, okay.
Only
Let's
took
do it.
13 bikes.
Right. Okay, Zach's got the bike all fixed up, and now it's time for me to ride it for the first time in a very long time. Our good buddy Brent's over there on his BMW Cruiser. He's got all sorts of speakers hooked up to it and stuff, and he's jamming out to the music. Let's take a look at our fuel. A little less than half tank. It's a little bit chilly out here, so we'll get some heated grips going. There's the master mechanic doing some stuff with tires. And he did set this bike up for me in GP shift. It's been a long time since I've ridden this bike. It's been here at Sills the entire winter, but the brakes feel nice. And that quick shift auto blip's great. And these Rizoma stealth mirrors, at least on this bike, work pretty nice. On my M1000RR, yeah, they're kind of useless because the fairings on the M1000RR poke out a lot more than these fairings. And so what you're looking at on that bike is like the next lane behind you. On this bike, it's good. It's very good. So we do have one more part to install on this machine. That will be the WRS windscreen. We'll get that installed very soon, and then this bike's ready to rock and roll. Ready to be given away to one of you outstanding people viewing this video, as I always like to mention. So for that reason, when these bikes are completed and just our build bikes in general, I like to ride them, you know, nice and gingerly. I don't race them or do crazy activities with these built bikes, because if something were to happen, we'd have to start all over from scratch with our build series and make another machine for you. We don't want to do that. We want to give away some outstanding bikes like this one. So this bike has the fixed suspension. It does not have DDC, but this fixed suspension feels very nice. And for most of us, you pretty much won't miss not having the DDC suspension. And I hate being behind trucks. This thing is already splattering me with microscopic and larger rocks. There we go. And if I ever get pulled over by law enforcement when I'm passing a truck, I'm going to tell them just that. I had to speed up and accelerate to get past that filthy truck that was spewing rocks and filth all over me. And hopefully, said law enforcement officer will show me mercy and not cite me for a moving violation. My ride was fantastic on this beautiful bike, and we're going to end at the MD Garage, a place that's no longer in use. The last time this place was in use, fuel was 26 cents per gallon. Obviously that was a very long time ago, but this bike with its beautiful red Moto Million Core Moto wheels looks absolutely outstanding. Look at all that carbon fiber. Really plays well on the black paint of this bike. And those Brembo calipers, the High Pures, as I mentioned earlier, they're awesome. Great stopping power, and they look very modern and nice on that bike. But guys, we're going to be giving this bike away real soon. Link is in the description on how you can join our Patreon family, possibly win this motorcycle, and take advantage. Every month on Patreon, we give away amazing stuff like Cardos and cameras, action cameras and stuff like that. And the chances of winning that stuff per month are super high, because not a lot of people enter to win the monthly giveaway items. So yeah, our Patreon community is a very wonderful place to join. I hope to see you there, and ultimately you'll have a chance to win this outstanding motorized bicycle, this S1000RR Savage bike. Okay guys, thanks for viewing. We'll catch you next time on the 650E YouTube channel. I'm going to put on my Alpinestars GP Pro gloves and continue to engage in some awesome riding on this beautiful bike on this nice day here in filthy Cleveland. Thanks for viewing.